So this is the same day that I did some desensitizing with me standing on his hindquarters. I just split this video up because I want to just show what I was working on, but I'm working on petting him with two hands. So in the beginning, if I just brought my other hand close to him while I was touching him with one of my other hands, he would get worried and kind of snorty, and Alice would do the same thing. And they were not sure with two hands. One hand was okay after a while. Two hands, scary. So I had to break it down, and I had him touch my other hand while I was petting him with one, and then slowly go to petting him with both hands. So it was a little bit of a process, definitely more so than you'd have with a domestic horse, because usually there's no process at all. But it was interesting to go through and see all those little things that worried them. So, like in the other video, I should have done a lot more rewarding and feeding than petting because he's still getting used to it, and the petting isn't reinforcing to him yet because he doesn't understand it. It's new to him. If he's domestic horse, it might be, depending on where I'm petting and lots of other things. So I should have been clicking and feeding a lot faster. And I think he's more confused here. He's like, okay, well, I'm standing here, gonna feed me. And then he starts kind of getting impatient and leaving. So you gotta have the right amount of rewards while you're doing this too. He definitely needed more guidance with the food so I could show him, yes, this is what I wanted, but he did do well overall. So this isn't exactly, again, how I would do it now, but it was part of the process in the beginning and just kind of seeing how I did that because it was something I had to break down and teach to him. It wasn't just, okay, I can pet him with two hands immediately. It was something that I hadn't done before either because I'm used to domestic horses where you can just touch them, most of them, wherever with two hands immediately. So it was interesting, but we got through it, and I'm just kind of messing with him a little bit. It's good for the Mustang specifically. I mean, all horses, but them specifically, just kind of get pet on, move their hair around, just kind of hang out with them. They got to get used to just people being near them. Castor didn't know what that was at all, so it's just good to just spend some time with him, and then even just spending time with him and not feeding and not training is just really good for the relationship for sure.